come on in.
Hello.
You can take a seat wherever you'd like.
Okay. Oi.
Hi,
Hello.
my name's Ethan.
My name is Francisco Morales.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Morales. I'm a social worker here at the hospital, and before we get started, I want to go over confidentiality and what that means. So, confidentiality is just anything you say here will be just between us. The only way that confidentiality will be broken is if you are a threat to yourself or others, or if you are seen to be abusive or neglect a elderly person or a child. Do you understand?
See, yes.
Okay. I'm going to have you sign this consent form saying that you just understand confidentiality.
Oh, okay. Right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there going to be any documentation today?
The only documentation we're going to have, if you're okay with that, is my personal notes.
Okay.
So the next time if you come in again, I'll remember what we talked about. Is that okay with you?
I see. That's fine.
Alright, thank you. Now, Mr. Morales, do you understand why you're here today to see me?
They told me it's something about type 2 diabetes. I just remember the other day on Crest Avenue in Fairfield, I was cutting the Anderson's grass and I get tired and dizzy, I spin and boom, I hit the ground and everything. But I keep getting tired of you guys. You guys keep calling me and everything, and you guys keep thinking I'm probably stupid or something.
No, sir. We don't think you're.
No.
We don't think you're stupid. We're just concerned with your health because diabetes is a really serious issue. Do you understand what diabetes means?
It's just something about the sugar.
Yeah, that's right. It's just a disorder in which your body has a hard time regulating that sugar level. So if your sugar's too high, it's a problem, as well as if your sugar's too low.
Right.
And it can actually lead to you losing your limbs if you have complications, or possibly even losing your life. That's actually what they use the insulin that you were prescribed with. Have you actually been taking your insulin shots?
I take it, but sometimes I just forget.
Yeah. So you just forget.
Like, for example, the other day I was going to take my insulin, but then I forget my lawnmower was broken. So I had to go to the Home Depot and go get a new one. Clearance, of course, though.
Okay. Do you have anyone maybe at home to help remind you? Maybe a support system to help you?
And down the street, I got my cousin Ramon. But that piece of shit don't do nothing. He can't even take care of himself. His wife, Josefina, she always cleaning, cooking, working, taking care of the kids. She's doing everything.
Wow.
God bless her heart.
Yeah, really hard. Sorry to hear that. So, do you have anybody else that you could possibly think of?
I have my girlfriend Maria. We've been dating for 6 months. I met her at the church and everything. She's a really good woman.
So, do you live with Maria?
No, we don't live together.
Okay. So, let's see. So, what about having Maria maybe possibly reminding you? What do you think? Well, you think that would help you?
I don't know. She's a very busy woman. I don't want to always bother her about my problems.
Okay. I understand that. I respect that. There is actually an option where we can get you a support animal. Would you be open to having an animal with you?
What kind of animal?
It would probably be more likely a dog.
Oh, it's okay. I like dogs.
Okay. The dog would be trained to sense if your sugar is high or low, and it would help you to remind you to take your insulin shots if you needed it.
Oh, okay.
For emergency reasons.
I don't have to pay for no training?
No, sir. I believe your insurance would cover it.
Okay.
So, would you like for us to set up a session or set that up for you to get your service animal?
I mean, can I take it to work? I mean, how does that work?
Yes, sir. Actually, they're trained to be very obedient, as well as detect if you're having any trouble with your sugar. So you could actually take him to work, and he'll be alongside you anywhere, any step of the way you go.
So he go with me everywhere I go.
Yes, sir. It's a federal law that support animals have to be trusted.
And what kind of dog is it that I'm getting? Because I don't want no Chihuahua and nothing like that.
I understand, sir. Actually, in the process of support animals, I believe they give you a couple options you get to pick from.
Okay.
So, we'll get that wrote up for you and see what that looks like from there. So, do you have any other thoughts based off what you understand, or any questions possibly of diabetes?
No, just how do I know like it's really working and everything and
The insulin is what you're talking about.
yeah.
The
Cause I be eating foods with sugar and I be drinking mi jarritos and everything. I love jarritos. It's just all the sugar and everything. And, but I just do that instead of the insulin. But
okay, so
how do I control what do I eat, my diet and everything?
that's actually a great question.
Because I've been losing a lot of weight, but sabes que I've been eating a lot too.
That's actually a great question. We have a dietitian here that's going to actually set you up with a plan, because for diabetics like yourself, a diet is very important. So you have to eat the right things. You have to eat the right amounts even. So what does your diet look like right now?
Yes. Whatever I can really get. I mean, I get too tired when I get home, so I really don't have nothing at home. I usually eat out all the time, especially on Friday nights. It's my special nights. Tortas, tacos, burritos, todo. I mean, everything.
Sir,
Oh, and Maria, she likes to come over and help and cook sometimes for me, and that's probably the only time I really eat at home.
okay, so do you think it would be okay to have a group session with Maria to maybe discuss your diet?
And I don't know. I'd have to talk to her and see when she has time to come in and everything.
Busy woman, I completely
Yeah.
understand. So maybe we'll get you to talk to Maria, and I will get you set up with the support animal and get you the information on which dogs you can choose from, and then he'll be sent to his training, which should take a couple of weeks, and then they'll have it in there. But in between that time, and from the time we have now and when your dog is trained to help you, do you think that you can possibly set alarms on your phone to remind you?
Yeah, I could try. I mean, I'm not too technical with everything, but I have to check with Maria. She's the smart one.
Right, and if you bring in your phone, I can show you. I'll help you. We'll help you get this done. It's a very serious thing. You need to make sure you're taking them insulin shots. Okay, so
Or do I still get to eat and drink what I want, or no? It's gonna be street.
you do get to eat and drink what you want. They're just, the dietitian will go over this with you, but there are some things that are just higher in sugar that they're going to want you to look out for, so that you don't spike that sugar rate, that sugar level, because as you know, the high sugar is very dangerous. And then we also have to just make sure you're eating it. You'll have to make sure you eat certain amounts during the day so that your sugar doesn't drop too low either. So,
Is there any side effects to the medication or the whole situation and anything?
we can actually talk to your physician about the side effects if you're worried about that. That's something we can look at.
Okay. Because I'm getting old. I'm 56 already, and
sir,
sometimes my arms start to shake for no reason.
I'll assure you that this insulin is going to help you with your diabetic needs, and because that's what it is. It's your body lacks that insulin, so we're just going to give you that extra insulin boost, and it's going to help you regulate your sugar. So, okay, would would you be open to having another section, maybe in a couple of days? Come in here and talk to us. Maybe if you can get Maria to come.
He's fine. I can see.
Okay. So
I mean, sometimes my car don't work, so it's either you're there, but today I took the bus to get here. I live in the barrio, 5 blocks away.
okay. Would it help you if we helped you with bus fare to get here?
Oh yeah, that helped me a lot.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make sure you get a bus fare waiver, and we'll make sure you get here at no cost of you. Got to
Okay.
make sure we get that insulin, and make sure you're just healthy overall. So next week, or maybe even a couple of days, what day is best for you?
If you guys have appointments on the weekends, I know Maria, that's the best time for her. For me, it's, I make my own schedule, so for me it's whenever.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll give you my contact number,
Okay.
and I will let you talk to Maria, and then whatever day, Saturday, Sunday, you said the weekends, whatever day she feels like she can come in, if she's wanting to do that, we'll get that set up for you. How's that?
Sounds okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna go over a treatment plan real quick with you to help narrow everything out, figure everything out on a visual scale. So here's what it looks like. So, Mr. Morales, what would you say your main problem is?
Oh, I love food and I love to eat.
Okay, so just possibly, is it overeating or is it just the wrong choices of food?
Both.
Okay, so what would be your goal for that?
My goal I still want to eat what I want to eat, just maybe eat the right amounts and everything.
And I think your insulin's going to help with that, and your dietitian when he explains it to you.
Okay.
So objectives here. Objective is like what each of us is going to do, because I am in this complete process with you. So we're a team in this. We make sure you're healthy. So to make sure that you're eating correctly, so what would be something that you do? So we can maybe write down here, we could put that you're going to meet with your dietitian. That could be a step in it.
I would probably just see about something with more energy, because I'm always tired.
Okay.
And it's just finding the energy and the time to do it.
Okay, and
I
so
work every day and it's hard. And
right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this. We call it performance. So your action on you're gonna do. So you're gonna try to find something a more healthy side, correct? All right. So what day do you think you can do that? Today's being the 28th. Possibly by our next session, or like this weekend or something. Maybe you and Maria talk about finding something.
I could figure it out. Maria, she like to work out all the time. She's very healthy, so I could talk to her. I know she could probably help me with some things.
Okay, so we'll say by the 31st you can find new food item. Okay. So we're gonna do one more problem here,
Okay.
and I want to address that problem as, or I'm gonna ask, do you think that problem would be that you're having trouble with remembering to take your insulin?
And when I'm tired, I have trouble with thinking, remembering everything. It's just hard. Most of the time, my body just hurts. Some days I feel okay, some days I just don't feel good at all.
Yeah. Okay, so with the problem of forgetting the insulin, what would your goal be?
My goal would to be more disciplined, I guess, and take it more seriously.
So in this, I can really help you because we're going to get you set up with that service animal.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be my
He's
performance.
a Papi Chulo, that's his name.
Okay. It's nice to hear that you're getting excited for it. But my performance in this task is setting you up with that service animal and getting him in his training program.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna do that before our next session too. So
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I get that done. And for your goal, what do you think you could do to help us out in that area, just to help you remember? Take your shot.
I could probably try to put up a sign or make a calendar or something.
That's actually a great idea. Okay. You could even, for example, you could use you could use your alarm on your phone, or you could do like you said and put in your calendar, which is a great idea. So, I would like to see you work on that and possibly get with Maria when you're doing your diet, and we'll look over your calendar and possibly come back to our next session, just as the other goes, and show me what you've worked on and see what you got so far. Is that okay?
See, this one.
Okay, just gonna have you look this over and see what you think about it.
It's fine.
Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and summarize our session real quick.
Okay.
You came and you dealt with a situation, a health issue that is new to you. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
And something tragic happened to you when you were working, and now you are finding yourself struggling to take your insulin medication. So you came and we're talking, and we're going to try to figure this out so that you can remember to stay healthy with your insulin and possibly getting your diet healthy. Would that be a fair summary to you?
Yeah.
And then with the treatment plan summary, we're just gonna, our problem mainly focused on your diet as well as, again, your timing and remembering your insulin. Okay. And just one more reminder of things that you gotta try to possibly get taken care of before you come to our next session is talking to Maria and just possibly getting a diet or maybe just a couple healthy situations or suggestions of foods to eat. Maybe do some research on your condition. I can actually help you with that. And also meeting with your dietitian, which I'm going to help schedule as well. I'll give you a call on that.
Okay.
And then the other goal is remembering. So my objective there is to get you set up with the service animal, and your objective is to set up your calendar. Is that correct?
See, yes.
Okay. Looks like we got everything good and set up for us to work on for our next session. So thank you. Have a
Gracias,
nice day.
senor. You're a good man.
You're welcome.
I don't mean to be upset. I know you're just doing your job.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you saying that. Have a good day.
Thank you.